Hi, this is Henry Chamberlain and welcome to the November issue of Board Briefings. I'm going to make this one simple for you. I think what we want to talk about is one thing for you as a board to think about in your coming meeting, and that is making data-driven decisions. Something Ed Abel was talking about at the BAE Leadership Conference in Philadelphia at the end of last week. Great program. Thank you for sending so many BAs there. Any of you guys who weren't there this year, please take a look at coming to Washington next October. Terrific program. But you may remember I've talked about 7 measures of success in the past, which is really taking a look at how do you organize the way the boards operate and how do you embrace some of the best practices out there. Ed hammered away, and this book hammers away at the fact you need to base your decisions on data in the marketplace. So I'm going to point out a lot of different sources for you and encourage you to do 2 things. One is to embrace these sources, identify some folks on your board you want to read different things. But also as a board, once again, I want to ask you to commit to doing a membership survey this year if you don't already do one, so that every year you're going to be able to benchmark based on some objective data that you have about your current marketplace, what they'd like you to do in the future, so you can map out what's going on with your own market, but take a look at the trends and then address them going forward. So a couple things. BOMA magazine. Somebody should probably report every other month on what's going on in the BOMA magazine. Twice a year, Kingsley, our partners, come out with the BOMA Kingsley report. This one talks about the EER and market trends. Great data. Somebody should be assigned to present that to the board so you can take a look at what you're delivering, what you're thinking about for next year, and see how it applies. They also have a great website, KingsleyAssociates.com. They have their own insight newsletters. Go there, use that, use our material, our website, which you already know, but take a look at Kingsley as well as part of that. Related will be another great group out there, which is CEL and Associates. Chris Lee, some of you had Chris Lee as your luncheon speakers. He really does a great job. They put out a Strategic Advantage newsletter on a regular basis. It's free to subscribe to, CELassociates.com. You all should subscribe to this, but assign somebody when these come out to talk about the trends and how they might apply to you. Great material there. Urban Land Institute just came out with Emerging Trends 2011. It's great. It talks about all of our markets. It talks about trends in employment, in product type, what's going on with the asset classes, finance, and all the rest. But it's great planning material as we're looking for 2011, 12, and 13 as we work our way through this recovery. So you've got all of those things going on that you can really leverage up on. And then take a look at the things that we're posting in our own newsletters. We just finished up our National Advisory Council meeting. They were talking about delivering services, task management, what's going on in the workforce, and how they're embracing those issues working towards 2011 and 2012. All that information sprinkled in the BOMA e-newsletter, so subscribe to that. You can find our newsletters online. We have other data and articles in the magazine and elsewhere, but really look at the data that's around you, assign some people to cover it, bring it to your discussions. And then while you're at it, I want you to create that research committee, and I want you to benchmark yourselves and commit to doing that on an annual basis so you've got the data to drive the decisions that's going to make us the winners in the marketplace. Happy Halloween.